Hey YouTube, Alan back with another gameplay video. It's been quite a while and, well, so many reasons. Number one reason is just haven't had a camera recording, capture, whatever setup. So, picked up a AverMedia game capture card to record HD videos and thought, what'll I start with? Something on the Wii U I knew it was going to be, but kind of wanted a retro flavour, so I decided to try DuckTales Remastered. Given that it's a remake of the NES game, it kind of gets a bit of that the retro flavour of the channel, but also bang up to date with HD visuals. And this is hopefully going to be a full HD video. Here we go. So you play as, for those that don't know, Uncle Scrooge, and you're on a quest to, I don't know, get some money. I actually don't recall what the story was, despite the fact that there's a lot of story in this. So let's go to the moon. Do you want to travel to the moon? Yes. Only it was so easy. And they'll tell me the story. Scrooge, it's a long way to the moon.
But the green cheese of longevity will make it worth the trip.
Green cheese of longevity will make it worth the trip. Up and away. Now I'm not too sure what the levels are going to be like for this, so consider the first few videos recorded in this manner to be kind of getting used to it. I think the video recording is actually quite straightforward, but getting the commentary added in, it's easy, but getting the levels right in this kind of all-in-one box is not the easiest thing, especially given that I want to set it up so that myself and Tony can both add commentary, or whoever, and, you know, it can be kind of community commentary.
Gosh, Mr. McDuck!
So there's actually a lot of story in the remake here. Every single level opens with these type of scenes. Now you can skip them, and the first time you play them, I would recommend not skipping them, because, you know, you get to appreciate the nice animation, and that's one of the best improvements ever. It's so fluid and so crisp in HD.
Flavored taffy. 5 good chews and
yeah, on we go. Oh, maybe I skip cinematic. There we go. So I've already done this level, so we're just going to have a play around to have a look at it. And of course, listening to the awesome Moon Team. Hold on, I'm trying to actually figure it. Yeah, so in this case, I'm playing with the Pro Controller, and B is jump, and Y is your kind of attack with your cane. I'm not too sure how loud the music is going to be. There's a lot of jibber-jabber from Scrooge. I'm number one. Oh, I've got an inspiration here. Nice. So, I mean, I was saying at the beginning, the NES game. Didn't really get into it as much as I wanted. It is a really, really good NES game for anyone who hasn't played it. I mean, essentially it's your standard fare, your jump on enemies, whatever. In this case, Scrooge does it with his cane. So you kind of poke around the place. Whoop. And we've been interrupted with a cutscene. So mothership's coming down.
The same spaceship that took off with Fenton.
Damn spaceships.
Well,
so yeah, we gotta rescue
on board
or something. I don't know. So you spend most of the time pogoing about the place. Gotta pogo up onto this. There we go. Laddery thing. But I have to say, initially when I seen screenshots of the game, I was a little unsure about how they treated the pixel art. But I shouldn't have been afraid, because it was Way Forward, and Way Forward, they've done some really good work in recent years. They did Contra 4 on the DS, A Boy and His Blob, another NES update. They're very, very talented. And yeah, you can bounce on spikes when you're cane bouncing. So, oops. Hidden gem there. I meant to that. Oh, that was an exit out of shape. So you end up spending almost the whole time basically on cane bouncing. Oh, sugar. And if you suck at it, you do that. There we go, back in the ship. Now the levels have been somewhat expanded from their NES counterparts. They're a bit tricky. Oh, I keep forgetting that you can't golf swing an enemy when they're right in front of you. You kind of think that was a method that you could use to kill them. Damn it. What actually has happened there is I'm getting caught on the edge of the spike when I go to land and back out of the ship. I already know from playing this that I can't go right just yet. I think I need to get what's on the ship before I go right. To me, when I see the new visuals, I really can't see the
Onward and upward.
kind of the original TV series in it, and I think whatever you might think of how it compares to there's one of the pieces how it might compares to the original NES game. Is the pixel art better or not? I mean, the NES game was meant to be capturing the TV show in the comics. So up you go, Scroogey. You know, I think they've done a really nice job, and it plays well. I'm not doing a great job enjoying it all, but it's a really nice game. It's available on all the platforms. I think, you know, the PS3, 360, Wii U. I don't know. I assume it's on. Well, it's on PSN, so it must be on PlayStation 4. I don't know about the Xbox
and
One.
stop embarrassing yourself.
Mr. McDuck!
Mr. McDuck!
Thank goodness you're here! I think those aliens wanted to suck out my brain and make an army of Fenton clones!
Bah, they'd soon learn that one of you is one too many. Now, help me find a security override so we can get to your Gizmo Duck suit.
You mean this?
Security system disengaged.
Fenton, you're a genius.
Gee, Mr. McDuck, do you mean it?
No.
Oops.
Warning, damage report. Artificial gravity system is offline.
Fenton, you're a nincompoop. You
That's
broke
all
the
right.
gravity controls.
Not to worry, I'll have it fixed in a jiffy. I got a level 3 certificate of technology from Happy Ducky University, you know.
Oh, no you don't.
Of course,
You're probably slamming
perhaps
the
I should have
self-destruct
saved
button too.
the let's skip this. Oh, I presume I have to hit a switch or something. I'm not too sure. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, get all three, I guess. Save this
Gravity
gameplay for next
system
year.
restored.
After all,
All
I
systems
think they're doing a reboot
Nice work,
of
Mr.
DuckTales,
McDuck.
which
Now,
would be really
Let's
interesting.
go get my Gizmo Duck suit.
Not
Everything
so
from the
fast,
80s has
Dunderhead.
basically been
You go away with
revisited and
Gyro.
redone.
I'll
And
find a Gizmo
another
Duck suit.
cinematic. So you can see that there's a lot of cinematics, and it's just as well that they allow you to skip them now. I think in the very first version they didn't. And they quickly realized. Let's see what I do here. Yeah, there
This
we go.
old duck still got
That's what the kind of golf swing is usually for. I mean, the secondary goal of the game is to get basically enough money to do your duck dive. There we go, there's no secret here. Yeah, there we go. The old... I mean, there's certain video game logic, and one piece of video game logic is that a shore is shooting. Okay, bloody up. The shore is shooting. If you can kind of go up and over an edge, there's going to be a secret in there. Now up here. I'm not going to play this for too much longer. As I said, I just wanted to give you kind of a taste of a HD kind of remastered classic. Personally, I found it a little expensive at its full price. So I waited and got it on a Capcom sale on the Wii U. I think I paid like a $5. But I think it's worth it. You can tell that there's a great degree of artmanship that's gone into it. And certainly if you enjoyed the NES game, it's well worth it. So we got one piece of
Looks
Gizmo
like
Duck,
I
and
found
that's a
Gizmo Duck's armored
good
suit.
time to
It's a good
leave
thing
it there.
Gyro
I might see if
rigged
I
up
can
this
jump back
hyperspace
into
pocket for
the
me to
main
carry
menu.
things
Come on, Scrooge, shut up. Exit level. And we'll have a quick look at maybe another level before I go. The funny thing is, it's been so long since I've done a gameplay commentary, it actually feels kind of weird. Let's I think we can dive into your money bin. Whee! Flash! So that kind of sums up the 80s. Greed is good. How do I get out of here? So I don't know if the more money you earn in the game, does that get higher and higher and higher? Perhaps it does. I know you can buy a lot of items. You can buy paintings and whatnot. To To be honest, I don't think I have bought everything. Oh look, you can select level. And the money bin is a new level. It's kind of an introduction level to the game, but the rest are all from the original. So let's look at the Amazon, which is kind of the first level in the game, and then we'll leave it. And let's skip these cinematics. The cinematics, as I said, watch them the first time, but after that they kind of get quite tiring. And as I want to show you the gameplay, and you can see the cinematics probably all over the place. Yeah, you know, that's not the goal of this video. Loading, loading, loading. Lovely animation. I guess in my mind, nearly that's what you expect. Kind of, if you could have done, you know, the same type of look today, more Genie Mac, for a game that took 20 minutes or so to complete. They have about that much in cutscenes now. Oh, I should have used to bounce off. It takes a bloody long, you know, time to get through all the story. And there is a map now, which is also new. At least I think it's new. It helps a little. It's not massively required. Ooh, money. But actually, it's just an spreadsheet. Let's go up here. The funny thing is, the fact that you kind of collect all this treasure really does harken back another coin to the kind of 80s and early 90s in terms of, you know, the high score, and now this just like seems a bit pointless. And yet when I play a game like this, it kind of makes sense. Like, it really does feel like you should be collecting all this money. And I don't know, is it because I played the original? There's another one.
Aha! A coin bearing the
Yeah. So, I mean, the goal of this level is collect coins. The goal of the other level is basically collect gizmo parts. It's a kind of a recurring collect stuff. So you can see the gameplay is basically the same, different scenario. There's a few puzzles and whatnot thrown out. Oh, crap. That's a really nice animation for what is definitely being eaten alive. And I think I'll leave it there as the #1 duck. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this quick look at the remastered DuckTales on the Wii U. If you'd like to see more Wii U games, or other games from my collection in general, let me know in the comments. Of course, you can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Irish Nerd Life. Always appreciate the feedback on any of the forums, and you know, get in touch. I mean, that's the best way to make the videos as good as they can be, because it's hard to, you know, when you're there. Ooh, hard pogo, I left it off. When you're there trying to make the videos, you never know. But I always appreciate the comments, and I always appreciate the likes and the feedback and whatever. So anyway, until next time, take care.